Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Red Dead Redemption 2. And as you can see, Arthur here has been a little bit busy. We got ambushed by the Murphy brood on the way back to camp. Nothing we couldn't handle, though. Just a few shotgun blasts to the head. And took care of our problem fairly quickly. Well, we are right next to the camp entrance, guys. Let me go ahead and get this last corpse looted. And go ahead and meet up with Trelawney. Oh, I did not blow your head off. Well, I guess consider yourself lucky. Have yourself an open casket funeral. Alright, where'd you go, Rosalina? She kind of ran off when all the trouble started. Oh, I hear her. Come on, girl. Sorry I didn't start the episode with you.
Okay then, girl. Yep.
So Trelawney's been away for a while. The gang has changed quite considerably since then. And I'm very curious to see what he has to say, if anything. Well, there's Javier.
Well, I'm glad she shot her. She deserved it. And truth be told, I never liked her anyway. And she betrayed us.
You don't know that.
Ooh, the ladies
She
are...
told us.
She was in love. She would have said anything. Who knows what she did or didn't do?
She had to go. It's bad, but...
Yeah, but...
I do believe you got a cold heart.
Now, you know that ain't true.
Of course it ain't, but I'm scared.
Me too. Me too.
Gotta get out of this. Gotta get all these people out of here before something bad happens to them. I'll tell you what, Arthur's gonna go ahead and shave. I'm glad Uncle's still here, though. No, Trelawney's just sitting there getting something out of a bag, it looks like.
What's wrong with you?
Okay. Apparently, we don't care about what Bill has to say. Okay, mustache and chin. There we go.
How's it going?
Oops. Gotta do the mustache too. Okay, what were you saying, Bill? Okay, Bill is left. That's a shame. He's such a good conversationalist. Speaking of good conversationalists.
Josiah?
I was,
Leaving again?
yes, just leaving. I'll see you soon.
Perhaps.
What do you mean?
Well, if I was you, I'd disappear too. This is all pretty much over.
I'll be back.
No, you won't. Let's not pretend no more. Get out of here.
I'll miss you, Arthur. You've been a fine friend to me.
No, let's not get over sentimental. Well, the place is quiet. Get out of here. You go with my blessing.
Thank you, Arthur.
Yeah, he's getting out while the getting's good. Look, the camp's so abandoned
Found
and
a friend
empty.
looking for you.
Oh.
Mr. Morgan,
Uh-oh.
Sir,
how are you?
a little better.
I hope so.
How can I help you?
I'm sorry to impose on you again, but I believe I've made progress brokering peace.
You have?
I believe so. Colonel Favours has agreed to a meeting to discuss and maybe resolve his alleged grievances and mine. Now, he has lied to me more times than I care to remember, but maybe this time he must want peace. Why could he possibly want to humiliate us further?
We got words for his kind, but they're colloquial.
Perhaps I could make one last request. My men are not allowed to carry arms.
You want us to keep the peace?
Yeah, it'll be a lot of dull talking and ceremony. But I feel with some non-tribe members present, their chances of lying or worse will be reduced.
Will you, Arthur?
It ain't my business, brother.
No, I know. But it is mine. Do it for me?
Charles, I got...
I've saved your life. Do it for me.
Sure. Come on. You owe this man. You should have him do your negotiations.
Let's go.
Yeah, I would have done it for free, Charles. You know that. Charles is good people. He's on our side. Hopefully nothing bad happens to him.
You making it through all this?
I'm all right.
Fingers crossed.
Just feeling a bit dour.
This way. I also have some men meeting me there. I wasn't sure if you'd be able to help.
Oh, other
Thank
folks.
you for doing this, both of you. You have already done so much.
Ain't a problem. Just hope nobody recognizes me. I've had a few run-ins with the army recently.
I wish we could have done more to control the situation. Dutch shouldn't have gotten involved. Now Eagle Flies is under arrest.
It certainly won't help our case today.
I will find a way to help him. I promise you.
I just hope Colonel Favours can be reasoned with. I am not asking for very much, but when our people are sick and hungry, and we find our medicine and supplies are being deliberately withheld, how can we not view that as something personal? When they destroy our sacred sites, how can I convince Eagle Flies and the others that they shouldn't fight back?
Maybe
Dead
that's part of
turkeys.
the reason they're doing these things. Because they want you to fight. To be able to say, look, you see how these savages behave?
Perhaps. Thank you for helping Captain Monroe to retrieve those vaccines, Arthur.
You're welcome.
He will be at the meeting and is one person who knows the true situation, at least. I still have hope that we can come to an agreement.
I was like, that is a long ride to the reservation. Provided the meeting's actually at the reservation. Got a bad feeling about this, though. Like something's going to give. People with guns, army people with guns, just need one little spark to light the fuse. Oh, that was Hamish's cabin. Too soon! I have loved the music since we've been up here, though.
My men up ahead. Hello.
Easy.
Okay, well, we got some Braves here.
This way.
Some reinforcements. Oh, we're at the camp where stealth did not happen.
Easy.
Go ahead and hitch up Rosalina and can we... Oh, it's not gonna let us grab our guns. Guess we'll just have to deal with our pistolas.
Colonel Favours, Captain Monroe, we come in peace.
Let's look at this colonel.
Hello again. Who are these two?
They're friends of my people.
Interesting looking fellows.
Yeah, they won't cause any trouble.
Well, I should hope not. Listen, Mr.
Chief.
Yes, Mr. I can't say that silly name. What is it?
In English, they call me Rains Fall.
Yes, I'm sure they do. Listen, we're all Americans here.
Ooh.
Want an outcome. But quite frankly, I'm confused. Your men are a little more than criminals, in my opinion. Keep breaking peace treaties we've made, causing disturbances in everybody's lives. But I pride myself on being a gentleman. Really, I do. But there are limits. So, let me be very... Are you okay, man? Someone. Jackson, take him away. Where was I?
You're a gentleman with limits?
Are you being facetious, sir?
Come this way, buddy.
I said, are you being facetious, Captain Monroe?
No, sir, I am not.
Chief Raines.
That's Rain's fault.
Exactly. Chief Raines, the thing
quite a
is,
cough.
the federal government.
Yeah.
that I handle
Wait here.
the situation.
I'll fetch you some water.
I'll be fine. Thank you.
Something bad's gonna happen while we're... Oh, there's a dead duck.
No. You know he's going to have Monroe court-martialed. Or attempt to. He's going to make a disgrace of him.
Monroe? Seems likable enough for a West Pointer. Why?
You know what Favours is like. Because he thinks it's right. Because he thinks Monroe is a patsy. Or a spy. He's convinced he had something to do with those vaccines getting stolen.
Ew.
He thinks Monroe is going to force him into making a concession with the Indians. So he removes Monroe.
Removes how?
Favours wants him tried for treason and hanged.
Oh, that's not good.
Why does Favours care about the Indians?
Because he doesn't want to back down. I mean, his whole professional life. You know what they say about him. Hightail Favours. The man who missed a battle.
Poor Monroe. Kinda liked him.
I know. Well, still, he's kind of stuck up.
Your men violate
Well, it's gonna escalate quickly, isn't it?
the treaty is null and void. I have been appointed to
Feeling better?
negotiate
Yeah.
a new
Come on. Let's go.
will grant you lands. The lands you currently occupy belong to the United States government. Why is this so confusing, sir? Why?
Good day, Colonel Favours.
Well, that was remarkably unproductive. I'm afraid the federal government was quite clear, Colonel, that it wanted peace, and peace for all, and that the treaty had not been broken by anybody.
Oh, is that so, sir? And did it want impudence, sir, from a junior officer in public? Was that its plan too, sir? You insult me. You insult the regiment. Arrest this man.
Arrest me?
Gross insubordination. Disobeying an order. Treason.
Are you mad?
You had those vaccines stolen. You disrupted a negotiation.
Let
Oh.
him go.
This is all getting out of hand.
Captain Monroe, let's get out of here.
Aye,
If
aye.
I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut, amigo.
Yep.
I don't want to kill this man, but shall.
Get off me.
Charles, Captain Monroe, mount up now. We're getting out of here.
Back away to your horse. Well, at least the colonel values one of his...
Kill you.
Just let him go, okay?
Okay. Woo! Oh! Go, Rosalina. Holy crap. Oh, wait, I can go ahead and use my carbine now. Yes.
Coming after us.
I can't.
We can.
Look out! They're still coming! Man,
Yep.
please, hold me.
Headshots for days. And while we're thinking about it, let's go ahead and switch. Get some snake oil. Oh!
On the left. Head for the trees. We're penned in. Go.
Okay. Yep. Thank you, Rosalina.
Come on. Come on, Captain. Can you shoot? Can't do it. They're trying to kill I swore.
Oh, man, we're getting attacked from all sides here.
What's
Well, thanks for setting the rules of engagement for us.
Just home!
We're sitting ducks here!
Gotta hold the line here. Right in the back. Come on. Auto target. Be my buddy. Actually, let's go for... Oh, we got the bolt action. Boo. This is politics. Well, yeah, it was meant to, but... Alright. One more.
Let's go! Captain Monroe, you're with me!
Not the horse. Oh, hey, Rosalina. It has been quite a day.
Hop on, Captain! We sure as hell don't want to hang around here! Come on, follow me!
Okay, Charles knows a good path. Hopefully we'll lose him. Let's go ahead and... Do we have any more open snake oil? Yes, we do. And while we're here...
They're still coming!
Yep, of course they are. Up, up, up. I'm trying to... There we go. And... Whoop. And Arthur is almost dead. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of... Got unopened health cures for days.
I think we're finally in the clear. Everybody okay?
Not really. What do we do now?
You get out of here. Fast. Take you to the station.
I can't believe that just happened. I've been an army man my whole life.
I heard them talking. They was gonna have you hanged for treason. You can't die for those fools.
And what about the chief?
We'll do what we can.
I guess I won't be submitting my report.
I wouldn't
Correct.
think so.
Unless you want to go to Washington and let people know what's happening here. Oh, we're near Emerald Ranch. It's been a while since we've been over here. That cough's getting worse.
Get out of here, Captain Monroe.
I fear it may be Mr. Monroe from now on.
I'm sorry about your career. Here. Here's some money. You take it and get out of here and start a new life somewhere. I hear Tahiti's nice.
Thank you.
Just hop on a train to Saint Denis, jump on a boat, but avoid Guam.
Where?
Forget about it.
Meet me at the reservation.
Morgan! Are you okay?
Hey.
Never better. What are you doing here?
Well, I'm on my way down to Mexico. They're finally sending me on a mission. Brother Dorkins is very jealous.
Is it confession time?
What's wrong?
I'm dying, sister.
Okay.
Yeah, I got TB. I got it. Beating a man to death for a few bucks. I've lived a bad life, sister.
We've all lived bad lives, Mr. Morgan. We all sin. But I know you.
You don't know me.
Forgive me, but that's the problem. You don't know you.
What do you mean?
I don't know, but whenever we happen to meet, you're always helping people and smiling.
I had a son. He passed away. I had a girl who loved me. I threw that away. My mama died when I was a kid. And my daddy... Well, I watched him die. And it weren't soon enough.
My husband died a long time ago. Life is full of pain. But there is also love and beauty.
What am I gonna do now?
Be grateful that for the first time, you see your life clearly.
Sure.
Perhaps you could help somebody. Helping makes you really happy.
But I still don't believe in nothing.
Often, neither do I.
Huh?
But then I meet someone like you, and everything makes sense.
You're too smart for me, sister. I guess I'm afraid.
There is nothing to be afraid of, Mr. Morgan. Take a gamble that love exists and do a loving act.
All aboard! I shall try.
I know you will. Goodbye, goodbye, Mr. Morgan. Goodbye.
Sister?
Have fun in Mexico. We'll see you in Red Dead 1. Because she is in Red Dead 1. John meets her in...
Happy to assist you in a moment.
John meets her, and you can help her out. I believe she's actually part of the missions for the Mysterious Man. But if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. It's one of the more interesting quest lines in the first game. So that was basically the verbal confirmation that Arthur had a son.
Be with you momentarily.
And looks like we've got some mail. What else do we have going on here? Charles. Oh, Charles is all the way back down up at the reservation. That's going to be a long ride. Let's go ahead and... Oh, we can go ahead and pay a bounty. I'm sorry, we don't have mail.
Nothing like a fresh start.
There we are.
Good day to you.
Good day to you, too. Let's go ahead and brush out Rosalina and get ready for a long ride. See what's what. Good girl. I think she took a few bullets when we were escaping from the army. Bless her heart. There's an apple.
Good girl.
And we'll give you an extra bit of feeding. There she is. Now she's in good shape. Now we need to take care of ourselves. Some gin. And something else to... Guarma rum, Kentucky bourbon, some cigarettes, and a nice cigar. Perfect for a gentleman with Arthur's condition. Maybe they're not going to let us do the cigars anymore, just because of what he's having to deal with. Okay. Yeah, that actually might be the case. Well, let's go ahead and ride up. Actually, is there a train that we can take closer to the reservation? I don't think so. We could head over to Valentine. Let's go ahead and check. We'll talk to the station manager. Or to the clerk.
You leave something behind?
Train tickets. Rhodes, Wallace Station, Ansburg. Trains are currently unavailable. Oh yeah, probably because of that whole we blew up the bridge thing. Whoopsie. Take a ride. Van Horn, Rhodes, alright. Of course, civilization wouldn't have reached the reservation. The army wouldn't allow it. Well, let's see what kind of hijinks we'll get into this go-around. Fortunately, it looks like it's just kind of a straight road up once we get to this fork. I have a feeling that Charles is going to die during these missions. Because he really wants to help out the reservation, really wants to help out the tribe. And I can see them killing him, the army killing him, as like a revenge thing. I hope that's not the case. I really like Charles. He's one of my favorite characters from the gang. Well, there's only one way to find out, and that's to go have a chat with him. Because the army's not going to let what we just did slide. But it's also, you know, we had a mission with Trelawney, talked to Trelawney, and then he's just like, alright, I'm leaving, bye. Maybe that's going to be the same thing with Charles. Maybe Charles is going to decide to stay with the Indians, and he'll be leaving the gang that way. There's so many possibilities. So many ways this can just blow up in our face. One thing that I need to start looking for here are other dwellings. See? Like that right there. What is that? Because we weren't actually looking for any small buildings or anything when we were first riding through this area. If where my curiosity really started catching up with me. May have to do that. Don't really have time though, since we have quite the ride ahead. I'm waiting for... They're talking about my brother Petey. Got the wrong man. And we haven't seen Dutch or Micah since we blew up the bridge. Actually, we saw them earlier than that. It was John and Arthur who blew up the bridge. But... oh, I didn't even think about that. That could suck. Imagine if we do, like... if we're doing negotiations or there's some situation where we can actually get out of this scot-free, and then Dutch and Micah show up and completely throw a wrench in it for their distraction purpose. Ugh. Neil. Let's keep on riding. We're just doing a dead body check. Nope. Ooh, we have to pass Fort Wallace on the way back up. Well... hopefully they don't have any patrols on the road. I could see some army encounters being a normal thing now. But that colonel, you'd think, yeah, he's an exaggerated character like a lot of things that you see in Rockstar games. No, there were people just like that during the Indian Wars and all the relocations and all that nonsense. And some people, I'm sure, had very similar motivations to him. The I didn't fight in the Civil War, or I did fight in the Civil War and I didn't get the glory that I was expecting. Or you're running away from ghosts or whatever, and they wanted to take it out on the native people. I've said it before in this series, but I'll say it again. That was a very, very dark time in our history. As a country, at least. Okay, there's the station. There's where we blew up the bridge. I'm hearing bears. That's nothing new. Don't be rude. You're the one who veered off into me. You see a guy all in black on a white horse riding towards you, I would assume that you would get out of the way. At least that's what common sense would tell me. I was really paranoid before I started recording this episode, guys. If you haven't been paying attention to the channel news or anything, I got myself a brand new webcam for live streaming and such, and when I plugged it in, I wasn't aware that my computer set the webcam mic as my default microphone. So I recorded a World of Warcraft video, and my voice, you could barely hear it because it was picking up the webcam mic and not my actual mic that I use. So when I fired up my software here to record off the PS4, I was just double checking and triple checking to make sure everything was what it was supposed to be. Alright, back here at the reservation. And we got a little bit of time. I don't know, I kind of want to actually explore this place some before we go talk to Charles.
You can rest now, girl.
Thank you, Rosalina. Go ahead and get you brushed out again. Give you a pat.
You looking good.
Your cores and whatnot are fine, so...
Yeah, you good, girl?
She's like, you're damn right. Got cows and chickens. Maybe us helping the reservation is going to make these people a little bit nicer toward us, maybe? I doubt it.
Hey there, partner.
Ah, hello.
Oh, okay. That's a friendly voice.
Hey, ma'am.
Oh, hello.
Maybe we've been slightly accepted. Just slightly, though. Are there any extra buildings? Oh, we got a teepee all the way back there. You want to check that out. I'm not seeing anything. Okay.
You, mister, excuse me.
That's the
Hello. Gentlemen.
Hey.
It's about as good as we're going to get, I think. Alright, so if we head north... Oh, I thought there were teepees. Guess the map lied to me. Maybe these were where teepees were and they relocated? I guess they could be holy sites too. I don't know. Well, it is starting to get dark. Don't know if this is necessarily the best time to start a mission. Alley-oop. Oh, look at all the garbage and everything that's just been strung about here on the cabin. I noticed that the teepees seem relatively clean. Maybe that's by design.
Hi, folks.
Hello to you.
Oh, I'm Petuashke.
Evening.
Hello.
Wonder if there's cigarette cards or something to read. You're just hanging out here in front of the door, aren't you?
Hey, mister.
Hello there.
We're actually getting honored just talking to the Indians. And trying to break into their homes.
Hey, y'all.
Okay, he doesn't have much to say.
Hello again. You all right there, friend? Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not seeing a whole lot of sick people, so the vaccines are doing their job at least. Which is good. And I heard a bear in the forest. I'm heading this way. Oh, I love the lighting effect. How cool.
Evening.
Hi there.
Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do, guys. I think we are going to go ahead and end the episode here. I know it's a little bit earlier than normal, but when we get back, we'll go ahead and see what Charles has to say. And I don't know if Charles is going to stay with us or if the army's going to retaliate and actually attack the reservation itself. And I hope not. But I guess we will go ahead and find out. Hope you all have enjoyed the episode. If you liked it, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment. That'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.